100 hours in the sun, non-stop. Spending time in the sun has many positive effects. Firstly, it provides us with the necessary dose of vitamin D, which is crucial for our immune system and healthy bones. Secondly, the sun's rays stimulate the production of endorphins, happiness hormones that improve our well-being and give us energy. How sunlight affects your body and health. When your skin is exposed to the sun's rays, the process of vitamin D synthesis takes place in its epidermal layer. Vitamin D is extremely important for bone health as it helps the body absorb calcium from food. However, you should remember about moderation and adequate protection against excessive UV radiation. Exposure to the sun without proper filtering can lead to sunburn, skin aging, and increases the risk of skin cancer. What would happen to your body for 100 hours in the sun? Imagine spending 100 hours in the merciless, scorching sun. How would it affect your body? The sun is an integral part of our lives. It gives us warmth, light, and energy. But what would happen if we spent such a long amount of time in its direct radiation? First of all, our skin would be exposed to intense UV rays. Our skin cells would have to deal with a huge amount of solar radiation, which can lead to burns, DNA damage, and accelerated skin aging. Our body would also have to deal with extremely high temperatures. Our circulatory system would be working overtime trying to keep our body temperature at the right level. We could feel weak, dehydrated, and prone to sunstroke. Our psyche could also be put to the test under such conditions. Prolonged exposure to the sun without proper protection can lead to fatigue, irritability, and even depression. How to avoid the negative effects of prolonged exposure to the sun? One of the key ways to protect yourself from the negative effects of prolonged exposure to the sun is to use the right sunscreen. Choose products with a high SPF that protect against both UVA and UVB rays. Remember to apply the cream every few hours, especially during intense sun exposure. Another important aspect is clothing. Wearing light-colored clothing and a hat or headscarf can significantly reduce the risk of sunburn. Avoid direct exposure to the sun during peak hours, between 10 a.m. and 4 a.m. Also remember to drink water consistently and stay hydrated. Prolonged exposure to the sun can lead to dehydration, so it's important to drink fluids regularly, especially on hot days. Finally, let's remember about regular skin examinations. A visit to a dermatologist will allow us to monitor any changes on the skin and detect potential problems early. Prolonged exposure to the sun can have serious consequences for our health. That is why it is so important that we take care of ourselves and take appropriate precautions. Let's be aware of the risks and take appropriate actions to enjoy the sun without negative effects on our body. Summary: enjoy the sun responsibly and remember about your health.